Petroleum or crude oil is a complex liquid mixture which comprises of many different hydrocarbons that has to be separated in order to be used. Now, this separation process is called fractional distillation, where the mixture is heated and the fractions are separated based on their different boiling point range. I have a diagram here that shows how these different fractions are obtained from the fractionating tower. The lighter fractions come out from the top of the fractionating column. These lighter fractions have smaller carbon chain lengths, whereas the bigger fractions have longer carbon chain lengths. Now, the ones with the shorter carbon chain lengths come out as gases, okay, because they have lower boiling points. Those with longer carbon chain lengths, their boiling points are higher, so they remain at the bottom of the fractionating tower or fractionating column. So like what I've said earlier on, the crude oil or petroleum has to be heated up first. The lighter fractions will vaporize and they go all the way up, while the heavier fractions remain as liquid or thick liquids at the bottom. So starting with the refinery gases, they have carbon chain lengths between 1 to 4 carbon atoms per molecule. Their boiling point range is less than 40 degrees Celsius. You have gases like methane, propane, and butane. These gases are used for heating and cooking. Next, we move down to petrol, which is used as a fuel in cars. The boiling point range between 25 to 80 degrees Celsius, and the length of carbon chain for petrol is between 5 carbons to 8 carbons. Moving down, we have naphtha. Naphtha is a fraction that is used to make chemicals. It is a feedstock or starting material for petrochemical industry, which is used to make some other more useful substances like plastics or even medicines and drugs. Naphtha's boiling point range between 75 to 190 degrees Celsius, and its length of carbon chain ranges between 6 to 10 carbon atoms per molecule. Now we move down to kerosene. Kerosene or paraffin is boiling point range between 180 to 250 degrees Celsius. The number of carbon atoms per molecule range between 10 to 16. It is used as a jet fuel or aircraft fuel. Next, we have diesel oil. Diesel oil's boiling point range between 250 to 330 degrees Celsius. The length of carbon chain is between 14 to 22 carbon chain length per molecule. Right, and what are the uses? As the name suggests, diesel oil, it is a fuel for diesel engines. The last fraction here we call residue. Residue is a component that's made up of fuel oil, lubricating oils, waxes, and bitumen. Okay, bitumen. Right. Fuel oil is used as a fuel for ships and home heating systems. Lubricating oils are used as lubricants, waxes, and polishes for lubricants for heavy machinery. And bitumen is used for paving road surfaces. Now, the length of carbon chain, it has a carbon chain length of 20 carbon atoms and above, and its boiling point range is above 350 degrees Celsius.